So we're on the Wyastone Leys beat today. It's a love or hate relationship with this beat for many anglers. We get the odd complaint that the banks are a bit steep and there's no swims, and I can kind of understand that. Quite often, you know, the swims are a little bit of a walk from the car park. Flat walk, but at the top there, you know, there's half a dozen 8 swims. You can quite happily sit there on your chair and fish a feeder all day long. And down the bottom end of the fishery as well. And then there's this lovely section through the middle, the pacey, sort of foamy water. A day like this, you know, it's July. I haven't seen a canoe since we've been here. We've already had one barbel. Stood in the river, in waders, fishing a bunch of maggots, just before we cast him out. We'll fire a catty load through, pop him back in your pouch. These ESP bait pouches are fantastic for the job. And you just get out in the water, flick over into the channel, hold it back. Oh, look at that. Barbel on the float. Big bunch of maggots, size 10 hook, been feeding for about 20 minutes. Pretty much third or fourth run through, holding it back, then just let it run, boom, it's buried. Hell of a scrap, look at that beauty. Not massive, but classic white barbel, really. I just don't think it gets much better, and you only get a couple of weeks a year, and this river's low, you know. Right now it's carrying no water, it's up over the banks over there, it carries 18, 20 plus foot of water. And this gives you a real chance to get in the water, have a feel for it, keep yourself nice and cool. I wouldn't want to be sat in the shade on a chair. I'd rather do this any day of the week. And when you do get a barbel on the float, it takes a while, but when you get a barbel on the float, it's worth 20 on a feeder or a lead. It's just absolutely, it's such a sense of achievement because they are tricky to catch. It's all about feeding regularly. Got to keep the feed going in. Started baiting quite heavily again, and then I've hooked a proper one. Yeah, it's a proper one. This is a nice fish. This is. I look forward to getting this one in. Slip our hand in. This time. It is a proper one, actually. And again, great opportunity to watch him. Look at him in that flow. There he goes. Honestly, I've just had a fantastic day's fishing here. I've only been here an hour, if that. And you know, we stood out in the middle of the river, sun shining. So that was it. That's where we were wading. It was nice and easy. Always a little bit silty right close into a bank like this. There's no cattle drink or something here. When the river's up a bit, you could fish this from your chair. Again, access at Wyastone. I don't see too much of a problem. So here we are, top of the bank. Cattle drink was just down there. Okay, there's no swims further along here for another 150 yards. But if you just keep walking down there, you'll find them. You know, these banks are not cut out and stepped out, but when you get down to the river's edge, there's plenty there. And this, dead flat, car parks 150 yards that way, just by those hay bales. So there you go, back at the car. That's one of the gates to the fishery there. There's another gate just here. Room for a couple of cars, room for another car there. There's a padlock gate at the top that brings you right down through that track to here. Nice and comfortable and safe. Yeah, and that's Wyastone Leys. I've had a fantastic time. £15 a day ticket. Come and see us in the shop or have a look on the website, Angling Dreams website, and we'll get you booked in. If you come and see us in the shop, we can draw you a little treasure map and show you where some of the better spots are. But I hope you've enjoyed this little film, and yeah, look forward to seeing you.